Hello friends, and welcome to the 8 must-do moves, a quick stretch and go practice to revitalize and energize the whole entire body. All right, we'll start with knocking on the door of life. Feet are a bit hip distance apart, 10 toes facing forward, and we move from the waist and the hips. Knocking on the door is such a great warm-up for the entire body, as well as the low back. Such a good way to get up and get moving. The breath is natural. Easy side-to-side motion. The gaze can turn or be forward. We're out at the Indian Valley Preserve today, and it's very windy, so we'll see how it goes. I'll show you from a side view. And the back view. And now we'll come into spinal cord breathing. So feet are a little bit more hip distance. We open the arms like goalposts, heart to the sky, elbows draw in, chin tucks. Try to let go of the head, arcing the body like a cow cat, feeling the opening and the arcing and the wrapping and the rounding. Inhale, rising. Exhale, wrapping. This calms the nervous system through these coordinated movements and takes us from stress mode to relaxation and rest mode. Such a great way to clear the tension, tightness, and energize the nervous system. A wonderful antidote for all the sitting. Inhale out and out, breath in. I'll do a couple more. And we'll come out of it and shake it all out. Now the next one is called Spinal Enlivening, and we step out a little bit wider. Hands on the knees, and we turn the shoulder blades so it's a little bit of right to left and left to right, and try to look past your shoulder line. And the Spinal Enlivening relieves back pain, reduces spinal tension, increases flexion, and can clear stagnant energy. A little bit of a rinse and digest. The exhale goes out to the sides. The inhale comes to center. And I'll roll it around, shake it out a little bit. We go of the head and softly from the low back, mid back, upper back, neck, and the crown of the head. Come on up and shake it all out. Now we'll do hip circles. The wonderful hip circles to help reduce pain. Hip circles, the circular motion of the hips helps loosen up the muscles and reduces tension in the hips. This helps to increase mobility, stability, and range of motion, which I'm all about, very, very passionate about. All we're doing is circling the hips and the waist, side to side, forward, back. This is the kind of practice you want when you don't have a lot of time. You can wear any type of clothing. You can do it outside, in your office, at your home, and just get moving. These 8 must-do moves. A quick stretch and go practice. I'll keep going. The breath is pretty natural as you move. Starting to circulate the hips, getting blood to flow. We'll shake it all out first. Nice big exhalation. And we'll go the other way. Working with the chi of the body, these coordinated movements to create more harmony and balance. Moving slow like water. Now the hands can come out in front, showing different variety. Hands can come behind. Or hands back at the hips. And we'll shake it all out. Now we're coming into high knees next. And high knees is a little bit more physical, if you will. So you can put your hands on a wall or do this on a chair. Hands at the hips and waist. And we lift the knee across and rise up and over. Lift, cross, rise, step. And the feet are light as they land. We're activating the quads, the hamstrings, the calves, improving all of this muscular endurance and the strength from the feet to the hip flexors, bringing in balance and coordination to the body. I'm adding on the arms. You can add with me or just skip that part, bringing in a little bit more heart rate to the practice. Up, over, step. So it's kind of an opposite feel. So right leg lifts, the hands go over and up and around, same as on the left side. And we'll start to slow it down. And come back to center. Shake it all out. Shaking is such a great bookmark to let us know we're done. And we're moving on to the next thing. Shake it forward, shake it to the side, shake it back. And try not to get blown over by the wind. And now we'll come into tabletop. Circle the ankles, hands and knees underneath the shoulder blades and hips. And the cow-cat position here is so important and so wonderful to the whole body and so simple. Simple 8 must-do moves. Let's go up with the in-breath through cow rising and in on the exhale of cat wrapping and rounding. Hands are grounded, feet can be tucked or untucked. And just play with this spinal undulated movement. It activates the spine, releases tension from the neck and head, and gently mobilizes the spinal cord, reducing tension, and warms the body from head to toe. Now we'll come into a one arm, opposite leg. And all we're doing is extending. So opposite arm, opposite leg. And try to reach and lift like you're grabbing onto something. And exhale, lowering. Strengthens the core, hips, legs, lower back. And it can improve posture and balance. A must-do move. Science says to do at least 200 a day. Well, today we won't do 200, but we'll do a few. I'm showing a modified variation by bending if you want a little less, or extending full range. You can inhale into the pose, up and open, or exhale into the pose. Find what works for you. Moving the blood around, circulating and opening, releasing and cleansing. We'll shake it all out. Now we'll come to a seated posture into deer. So deer with sciatic turns. Again, another wonderful must-do move. Now the hands are outside of the shin and the thigh, and the chest plate is right over the knee. The elbows draw back, and we're finding some light push-ups here. Inhale up, exhale down. Starting to marinate the lower body as we move the upper body, known as Dao Yin. Guiding the energy through the body and through the meridian pathways. Now we come to sciatic turns, which are just so delicious to the sciatic nerve and to the lower back. Now you lower down and we look over the right side, up and around, down, over, up. I'll show from a back view. We look over the same shoulder blade that the knee is on, down over the shoulder blade and up, like you're looking back at your tail. Peacock turns its tail. It's known as in Qigong practice. And the exhale is through the twist, ideally. So you inhale a little bit lower and then up and over and around. We'll come out of that pose, shaking it out. A little bit of ankle circle so we can come to the other side. Such a great stretch for the outer hip. Relieves that sciatic pain by stretching through the piriformis. Light push-ups. Foot into knee, back foot kind of tucked in underneath the glute. Chest plate over knee, hands outside of the leg. Now we'll start the turns. Down, over the shoulder blade, like you're looking back at your tail. In breath down, out breath up and over. You just need a few every day to bring the body back to balance. Circulate all that great chi in the body. Happy, healthy hips. Around it, come on back up. We'll shake it out. Circle the ankle on the hand. Now we come into snake turns its tail. It's known as a Paschimottanasana in yoga. We turn through the midline, set the hands down, and you roll off the back of the leg and glutes, looking over the shoulder line. And then lower back down, arms rise up on inhale. Turn first, set the hands down, and slide into a beautiful back body turn. Releases the low back, brings so much suppleness back to the spinal cord. This is also known as a spleen practice. Releases worry and anxiety through the body, massages the kidneys, bladder, and helps to clear back pain. I like to think of it as the snake is shedding off the old dead skin. Now a forward fold, or a wide-legged fold, or a bent knee forward fold. Where are those hamstrings today? Maybe sit on something as well. Breathe into low back. Try to let go of neck and head. We'll gently round to rise and finish up our practice. Through the chi centering, arm out to the side and rise. And pull the energy back into the body. Like the ground coming up, the earth rising, a golden light of energy through the heavens, bringing it all the way back down into you. Leaving you feeling more relaxed, refreshed, revitalized, stronger, and more centered. One breath at a time. Hold your both arms. Pull down the sky, clearing any last bits of tension and tightness through the body. Bringing in what we need. And then sealing it for when we need it. We'll hook the thumbs, palms of the hands at the navel. We'll circle. It was such an honor to be with you today. Thank you so much for showing up for practice. We'll shorten the circles using these ancient modalities for our modern day times. We'll bring the hands slowly up from the navel to the heart on inhale and then out to the world on the exhale. Amazing. Can't wait to see you again. Thanks so much for being here.